Is it ever better to just end a marriage, or do you find that all marriages can be saved?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I mean, I'll kind of go
You want to
first.
jump? You go for it.
Because I don't think all marriages can be saved. I think that if boundaries keep being violated or agreements between the two partners keep, showing up as not being agreed upon, then it's kind of impossible for a relationship to work. What I notice is that when couples come into couples counseling, usually the other person wants to change, or usually one partner just wants the other partner to change, and they quickly realize the process is like individual counseling for the sake of the coupleship. And so usually both partners do their own work, so they can feel connected, so they can prioritize their relationship. However, right, I can't say like, oh, all of our couples that come in don't or stay together. I can say that, hey, when you guys are finished with this process, you're going to have more clarity, right? And so when couples can get on the same page and have the agreements and have the same goals and then have the behaviors that align with the goals, absolutely, right? But it takes a minute to change. But if you have one partner that's just resistant or continues to not want to evolve or grow within that relationship, or again, boundary violations, I think that's when you can have a more clarity around like, is this relationship for me? Like, I just feel like it's one-sided.
I mean, I think it's important to say, we're talking outside of the context of an abusive relationship, right? An abusive relationship is a whole other thing. And so we're talking here just in the context of how difficult it is to make a relationship work. And, clearly all marriages don't work, and there are times where people do get divorced. I mean, for me, what's important is exactly what Tarah was saying, is like, are both people trying, but that there's also like an ebb and flow to this as well. And there are times where, maybe one person is leading more than the other. And that is the beauty of a long-term relationship, if you do choose to really stick in it and make it work, is that there's going to be times, hopefully, that I'm there for you, and maybe you need my support, maybe you're not seeing things as clearly in your own life, in our relationship, and certainly there's been many times that you've been there for me in that way. So it helps if both people are very committed to making it work. But there are times where somebody's just done.
I'm hearing patience, at times delayed gratification. Relationships are really hard. There's a reason why, there's almost a 50% divorce rate. But we're here to say, like, if you can be patient with that process and both people are willing to look at themselves for the sake of the coupleship, then that's beautiful.